Hey,
Hi everybody, we're at the Mega Mall and we still haven't met any white supremacists. What do you think?
and it's like 99% of white people here.
And we haven't met any white supremacists yet. Bye.
What's up, y'all? Today we're going to do another lesson in counter-racism science from the United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept, which is a textbook workbook for thought, speech, and or action for victims of racism and supremacy. 3 basic characteristics of white supremacists by comparison with and in relationship to non-white people. Powerful, smart and or sophisticated, malicious and or hostile. Explanation. The white supremacist racists are the most powerful of all of the people in the known universe. They are willing and able to dominate all non-white people in all places in the known universe and in all areas of activity, including economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. The white supremacists are smart. They are also very sophisticated. They are not naive or simple-minded. They have very great knowledge and understanding of many things. Their thought, speech, and actions are usually complex or greatly developed in form and technique. They are very misleading of others and very clever in doing so. The white supremacists are malicious. They are hostile. They willfully and deliberately practice great deceit and great violence against people classified as non-white. They do this for purposes of maintaining permanent domination and to glorify white supremacy as being the best of all possible forms of existence in any place at all times throughout the universe, both known and unknown. 3 basic characteristics of non-white people by comparison with and in relationship to white people. Number 1, powerless and pitiful. 2, primitive and or ignorant. 3, stupid and or silly. Non-white people by comparison with and in relationship to white supremacist races are powerless and pitiful. Non-white people are pitiful because of their lack of power and or because of their lack of will and ability to think, speak, and act effectively against injustice. In a world social material system dominated by white supremacists, the words powerless and pitiful are terms that best describe all non-white people and persons both individually and collectively, at all times, in all places, in the known universe, in all areas of activity. Some may or may not be primitive. Some may or may not be stupid or silly. But all are powerless and pitiful.
I'm a cool type bull, but I'm punching on this shit, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. It's a rap. You wanna start knocking on the door? You talking about, I ain't see you. I ain't see you over there. Nigga, you ain't gotta see me, nigga. You know my strip, nigga. Don't
Bitch, I swear to God, I'ma do it. Bitch, ooh, I'ma do it one of these days, boy. Ah!
He looks sick.
Oh, shit.
Diablo aquí.
too much thinner.
You don't do steroids, none of that stuff.
Hell no,
No
bitch.
steroids.
None of this shit. Toma, bitch. Toma. Woohoo! I take that.
Look, Yamadine, I'm a kid,
Come
y'all.
do your law.
But you got beer though. What the fuck?
What kind of rude ass shit is that? 42696. I've been through too much. My motherfucking son had a stroke. I got so much motherfucking stroke shit inside of me. I kill a bitch. I don't give a fuck. Trying to fight, I don't have shit, bitch. I'm straight. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. Get the fuck away from me. Don't run up on me, cuz. Don't run up on me. Run up if you want to. Watch what you get. Run up. Don't say shit to me. Run up. Fuck you. Don't talk to me. Run up on me if you want to. Run up on me if you want to. I know you ain't the one. I'll show you the one. I'm the right one. No, you not. You don't think you are.
Bitch! What that is? That's a fucking laptop.
Chill out, man. Hold on. That ball!
Your pussy stay. Your pussy stay. Your pussy stay. Yeah. Feeling it wild. Feeling it wild. Feeling it wild. Feeling it wild. Smell away. Your pussy stay.
They say, hey, y'all cash it. Hey, I'm finna drop my cash out, y'all. And y'all send them $3, man. What you want for $3?
No, I got $3.
No, what you want for? What you trying to get for? What you want? Oh, God. I don't know what the hell that is.
Hey, Dad, how was your morning?
Nigga, shut your bitch ass up!
It is those who practice white supremacy, racism, who have the greatest will and the greatest ability to do whatever they choose to do in all areas of activity, including economics, education, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. They have also shown through the practice of white supremacy that they have great will and great ability to subjugate non-white people, basically through the skilled use of deceit and violence. They maintain this subjugation through a day-to-day code of thought, speech, and action, utilizing a variety of words and deeds in a manner that promotes falsehood, non-justice, and incorrectness. Non-white people, however, because of a lack of will and ability in one or more areas of activity, economics, education, etc., are both powerless and pitiful in comparison to the white supremacists who are subjugating them. The term pitiful people best describes all non-white people. Non-white people, by comparison with and in relationship to white supremacist racists, are, most of the time, in most areas of activity, primitive. This means that they are relatively simple and elementary in thought, speech, and action. It means that they are comparatively not greatly developed in knowledge and understanding of most things in most areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. They are not smart or sophisticated in their attempts to prevent being subjugated by white supremacists. They are usually easily fascinated, deceived, and victimized by any white person who believes in and knows how to practice racism. Primitive people are not necessarily savage or brutal. Many of them are very non-offending. Many of them are very, very meek. But those non-white people who best fit the description of primitive are people who do not know or understand very much as compared to a smarter and more sophisticated people, such as the white supremacists. They lack both the will and the ability to do most of the things that need to be done to produce justice and correctness. The white supremacists, by comparison, only lack the will. They have the ability, but refuse to use it. In this respect, the white supremacists are not as primitive as their subjects, but they are more savage. Non-white people, by comparison with and in relationship to white supremacist races, are most of the time, in most areas of activity, stupid and or silly. Most of them, most of the time, do not think, speak, and or act seriously and effectively in a manner that helps to promote the elimination of racism and the establishment of justice and correctness. Since it is they who are the victims of the injustice and incorrectness that is greatly promoted through racism, white supremacy, the non-white people of the known universe can be correctly judged as stupid and or silly when compared to the racists. The racists are powerful, smart, and malicious. They are unjust, but they are not stupid, and they are not silly. They know what needs to be done, and they are smart enough and powerful enough to do it. They know that justice should be produced, but they refuse to produce it. Their victims, the non-white people, when willing, simply do not know how to produce it. It is, however, correct for them to always try. It is their duty to always try. Considering the circumstances, the establishment of justice may be the assigned mission of the non-white people of the known universe. Well, I've taken it upon myself to make it my mission. What are you going to do?